Well, this is it, the next round of the FA Cup for Sunderland, and a tough test here away to Brighton. It's all or nothing now for Nuno. He needs a win to keep this cup run going, or it could just be the end of his Sunderland days. It's 2-0 to Brighton, and it's not looking good for Nuno. Game over. Sunderland are out.
Desculpe, Nuno. Agora se preciso deixar.
I'm sorry, my friend. We have to let you go. But look, I have good connections, so for now you can take charge of the Argentina national team. How does that sound?
Well, maybe the chance to work with Messi would be great.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nuno. I meant the Argentina women's national team.
I need to win this cup.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live.
We're sitting in 6th spot, just about hanging on to that playoff spot. We're at home, against a lesser team, and after today, we've got some very tough looking fixtures coming at us fast. So this is a must-win game here. We've made just a few changes, with Tom and Leo getting a chance to shine from the start. Apart from that, it's a strong starting lineup.
And the match is underway. On to Hardy. Oh, really close, just over the top.
Plymouth had come out of the traps fighting, but it backfired pretty quickly as we won yet another penalty this season for a handball in the box.
This to open the scoring here. And there it is, perfectly executed.
Never in doubt with Hollerback.
He fancies it, and just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Oh, good vision. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough.
We didn't create much in terms of chances in this game, but when we did, we made them count.
Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Benedict grabbing a brace, and with that, taking all 3 points for us.
Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
I thought Benedict played very well. Now, look, we have to push on.
Yes, we do. We've got Millwall and Stoke breathing down our necks here, and a tough game against our local rivals Middlesbrough, who sit in 2nd place, coming up next. We've agreed to the sale of Joe with many clubs now, and he has failed to come to an agreement on personal terms with each of them. Some players just seem happy to run out their current contracts at the expense of their playing time. Not much we can do about that. And then another problem arises. Our new player Mourinho has informed Nuno that he is upset at not playing in the last 2 games, and he would like to leave. He's been here for a total of 3 games and has been fatigued for the last 2, hence why Nuno rested him. I have no words. On with the plan for now. And Gus was on another business trip. This time, he's back in his home city of Montevideo. And he was meeting with senior central defender by the name of Emiliano Velázquez. Emiliano didn't have a game this week, so Gus invited him and his agent to the El Sur office, which is conveniently located in the heart of the city. Another recruit sorted, signing for just £2.5 million from Danubio FC. His experience and leadership will provide great cover with this busy last half of the season ahead. And back home we were not even entertaining offers for our current roster. Thankfully, Mundell was happy to stay in Sunderland, as tempting as a Monaco lifestyle may seem. Continuing with his business in South America, Gus had landed in Santiago, Chile. He was here to see our final wish-listed player. And another central defender. Like Mourinho, he is tall, strong and is very comfortable on the ball. Alan Saldivia, 22 and being pipped as a promising star by many in South American football. Once again, Gus got the deal done. For £5 million, it seems like a great bit of business. Our medical department have me feeling very excited for this one, stating that his sheer power and fitness levels were probably the most impressive they have ever seen. A great end to this January window. Transfer deadline day, and the offers came rolling in. First, we rejected €2 million from Mönchengladbach for Luke, then 6.5 from Sevilla for an injured Dan, which was actually crazy. 1.2 from Osasuna for Tom, which I find ridiculous given his potential. 4.65 from Luton for Mundell. And 1.9 million from Villarreal for Mayenda. No to all, and thankfully, all players were happy to stay. One player we did agree to the sale of was young Abdullahi. He only featured 1 time for Nuno. And although he actually played very well, there was just too much competition for places, and we all agreed that him staying would only damage his career. So we accepted €500,000 from Lanús, and he was off to play in Argentina. With a buyback option, of course. And now it's time for the second T's weird derby of the season. Middlesbrough got the better of us last time out, so hopefully we can get some revenge this time.
Thank you for joining us here today. We'll be taking some questions now.
Hi Nuno, David Lloyd with Shy Sports. Nuno, with the team's form being up and down and expectations rising, do you feel at this point that coming to Sunderland might have been a mistake?
Well, consistency is a problem, but I believe we will succeed.
Good morning, Nuno. Owen Daly here with the BBD. You play Middlesbrough now in the league, and then Brighton in the FA Cup just days later. Are you prioritising one over the other?
Yes, look, the league comes first, but we will try in the cup.
Hi, yes. Gareth Brown from the Sunderland Echo. Nuno, it's the big derby this weekend. You've already beaten Newcastle in the Cup, so I can safely say you have the love of our fans. But how much does this match with Middlesbrough mean to you personally, and to the fans who've waited for this moment all season?
Well, we go into every game with the same mentality, to win.
Right, guys, we're out of time.
Thank you.
For joining us.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We have all the action for you live on EA TV.
Welcome back to the show, Championship football now, and it's a big one. Over at the Riverside, we've got the Teeswear derby, Middlesbrough and Sunderland, two teams that are in the playoff race. Middlesbrough sitting in second place, while Sunderland just about in sixth spot. Last time out, it wasn't good for Sunderland as Middlesbrough got a 1-0 win at the Stadium of Light. And to make matters worse, Bellingham left that game with a broken toe, ruling him out for 3 months. They'll be hoping for a much better outcome this time around. It's an intriguing game by all means.
I hope for Middlesbrough to be in second place is very good, but standing in their way here today is this man Svilar. He's got the most clean sheets of any keeper in the league. Nuno's team haven't really lived up to the hype in the league so far, but it's a decent looking team today with Watson starting up top for the second game running. Two new boys on the bench also here in Velasquez and Saldivia. Sunderloco, this team is turning into now, Huh? Well, seriously, should be a good game this.
And this confrontation is underway. Excellent strike! It has to be!
Well, Steph, around 10 minutes left here in the first half and it's been cagey. But just as I'm speaking, Middlesbrough are on the attack here.
Opportunity. There it is! The first goal in the derby. A special moment.
"1-0, Azaz with the goal, and it's a gift of a goal from this man, Seamus Coleman. He knows it's his mistake, as does Nuno.
Time is running out and we have clearly been second best here. We have our new boy Saldivia coming on now, along with Cheeto and O'Reilly to inject some energy into this team. And it was the latter two making an instant impact.
Oh, forgive me, Alex. What an opportunity here. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
O'Reilly the super sub slotting in after a great assist from Cheeto. And Seamus is a relieved man.
It's over. 1-1. Good draw for Sunderland. I think they'll be the happier of the two sides as Middlesbrough drop down into third and the playoff spots where Sunderland just about remain.
We might consider ourselves lucky here, but that's exactly the mentality we need. Not losing games even when we're not fully at it. It could just be a huge positive in this push for promotion.
Nuno, happy with that draw here?
We were second best here today, sure. But we never give up. Yes, I'm happy with this result.
Welcome along to the beautiful south of England, everybody. It's the Seagulls versus the Black Cats, the Premier League flair against Championship fire. This is the fourth round of the FA Cup, live on BBD. You didn't pick Sunderland to be here, right? Well, that's okay. Most of us didn't either, except this man beside me.
Of course, none of you believed me.
Royston Mean is here. No nonsense, no smiling. Richard Michaels is here. All nonsense, all smiling. And Liam Wrong is here, just trying to keep the peace and look fabulous doing it. Right, well, that last game against Newcastle was a terrific surprise result. Surely Sunderland can't pull it off again. You disagree, Royston?
listen, as I told you last time, and none of you would listen, of course Sunderland can do it again. Come
Okay,
on, man.
enjoy the first half, everyone.
Hello to you from the Amex Stadium, Brighton, the jewel of England's south coast. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and we should have a cracking contest here. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they take on Sunderland.
Yeah, no league action today. It's all about focus on progressing in the Cup, and it's still a way to go till the final, but that has to be their aim this season. Should be a good game to watch.
Unsurprising who we've picked out as our player to watch here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Well, there's few better in the air than him, and he does tend to score a lot of goals that way. You've got to presume that that's going to be one of the tactics today. Try and make the pitch wide, utilise the flanks, and then get good service to him.
Well, Brighton are not taking Sunderland lightly, and this is the starting 11 they're going with, hoping to avoid the same fate as Newcastle and another major FA Cup upset here. Sunderland will come here with belief, having already knocked out a rather big Premier League side. Milos Villa has the most clean sheets for a keeper in the Championship, so we know they are a difficult side to break down, and up top they have a serious threat for any defence in Hollywood. Stay tuned on the BBD for all the action coming live.
Off we go, the match is underway.
Brighton have started well here, and already Villa is called into action with a great save.
He takes aim. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it. Wrong choice.
We weathered the early storm from Brighton and now must grow into this game as we prepared.
Prowse. Fantastic looking ball. And it's there! They have a goal! And they have the lead!
Jobe Bellingham, standing up when it matters. It's a massive goal for us, completely against the run of play, and now we have a lead to hold on to.
A fantastic run from Saldivia here, and he's played in Hollywood to make it 2.
Excellent work in goal there. Is this the equaliser?
Disappointed with that. Maybe it just came to him a little bit early.
Brave goalkeeping there from Svela.
One player that we prepared for more than anyone was João Pedro. He's such a threat up top. But we are surprised here with his work rate. He seems to be everywhere on the pitch so far.
Well, he's certainly been influential in the first 45 minutes. What have you made of his performance, Sue?
Yeah, I think he's had a really good first half. Not only his goal, which he took well, but his overall performance. I'm sure he'll look to continue that in the second half.
Well, easy like I called it. What?
Well, there's still a long way to go, Royston. I will say, though, Brighton clearly looked the stronger outfit here, but you have to give Sunderland credit, just like they did at St James's Park. They've got the early lead here, and they are fighting to hold on to it. Unlike Royston, we're not getting too ahead of ourselves here. There's still a long second half to go. Richard, how do you see the second half playing out now?
Honestly, Brighton are playing beautiful stuff, but Sunderland are just throwing limbs at everything. It's ugly, it's brave, and it's working. Look, Brighton have had all the ball, all the chances, but Sunderland, they've got the goal. It's classic smash and grab. I love it.
Look, my boys, that is exactly what I asked for, but now is not the time to take your foot off the gas. We must play with our hearts, don't let the occasion get to you. We are here because we deserve to be.
Minte with a great run here, he could be in.
Mourinho said no with a strong but fair challenge there. As much as the crowd may disagree, it's time for some fresh legs here with Hadate, Saldivia and O'Reilly all coming on.
Wonderful feet work from Tyler Dibbling.
And before long, Mila was up to his old tricks with his crafty time management, and in doing so, slightly frustrating the fans around him. And it wasn't just the fans getting annoyed, Brighton's coach Fabian Herzl letting his frustrations be known. Even going as far as confronting Nuno, to which he seemed unfazed. We got our final two subs on, Carballo and Velasquez, to tighten things up.
Well, things seem to be calm here now. I hope anyway we don't want to see this game get out of hand.
They've just got to keep the belief.
Yet again, Mila's bravery is helping get us through. And now we're a matter of seconds away from pulling off another major cup upset.
Could they take advantage here? Time's starting to be the enemy now. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. And this could be. And they've done it! Level again, with not long to go.
It past the keeper, and you have to say it was a good finish.
94 minutes and 10 seconds, and it's that man, João Pedro, with the heartbreaking goal. We're going to have to gather our composure now, and brace ourselves for extra time. But this place is rocking now after that incredibly late equalising goal.
Well, this is exactly why we love the FA Cup. You never know what's around the corner. Extra time is on the way.
Well, none more so than Tyler Dibbling. He's fighting through the pain barrier here as extra time doesn't produce much action in front of goal, and we are heading to another shootout.
Sunderland will not be feeling too confident now, as we all know how their last penalty shootout went. Getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Carlisle United of League 2. I'm sure they are still having nightmares about that. Well, Royston.
Penalties are not good for both sides.
Yeah, it's a lottery draw now.
Yeah.
Well, there's nowhere to hide. We must face the dreaded penalty shootout again.
Up steps, O'Reilly first for Brighton.
It's in, no messing.
Rio Hatate now for Sunderland.
And it's
It's been put away.
Danny Welbeck now.
Oh, when you go for the Panenka, you'd better make sure. And he has.
It's Sunderland's central defender, Jubal now. We haven't seen much of his attacking abilities. Can he keep his composure now?
Good penalty.
Up next for Brighton, young Jorginho Rutter.
And it's in. A penalty of great risk has been rewarded.
And here is Benedict Oliver. Surely he won't miss.
And he can turn away, having done his bit.
Defensive midfielder Wifer now.
Saved! No better feeling for a goalkeeper.
And O'Reilly can give Sunderland a massive lead now with not many kicks left.
And clinical from the spot.
Sunderland are almost there. If Brighton miss this, it's all over. Stepping up as the substitute, Solly March, a massive weight on his shoulders here.
It's in, no messing.
It's their new Uruguayan midfielder, Carvalho. These Brighton fans are doing everything to put him off, while Sunderland supporters just watch on and pray. Are they about to complete another FA Cup giant killing moment now?
In it goes, and that will do the job to take them through.
Yes, Sunderland were good. Congrats to them. But we need to focus on us, and today I expect more.
Well, wow, what a result.
Never in doubt. And who was right?
You were, Royston.
Well, you won't doubt me again, right? Am I right?
You are the man.
Well, now...
No, look, it wasn't easy, but it was a great win for Sunderland. I'm happy for them.
Right, let's take a look at the goals, shall we? Richard, it was a well-taken opener from Bellingham.
It was a lovely burst down the right and a neat finish. Reminded me of my playing style, that.
I bet it does. Liam, talk about come of the hour, come of the man. A great composed finish this from Pedro in the 94th minute.
Yeah, he does really well, man. I love how he keeps his calm, plays a nice little 1-2, and before you know it, he's in one-on-one with the keeper and slots it in with that first-time finish. Very nice. I know Arsenal will be looking a striker in the summer, and I would be well happy with him, man.
And Royston, not a bad winning penalty this from Carvalho.
Yeah, great penalty. The lad showed great composure there, to be fair. He looks the real deal, him, I have to say.
Well, we can now hear from the winning manager, who's only gone and done it again, Nuno Espirito Santo.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Nuno, you've done it again. Congrats. How does that feel?
Well, it's very nice. We worked very hard out there. And I know many people still doubt us, and that is nice, actually.
Well, another Sunderland win, and Royston is happy.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Take care.
The Giant Killing Cup run continues, and now we head home to prepare for Luton's visit in the league. They are currently 4 points above us in 4th position, so we are expecting another tough test.
One man the focus of attention. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Will he be hard to stop again? This meeting live next on EA TV.
Tell you what, let's forget about it. You've got enough fancy friends and a way about you. Like your luck, it's never ever gonna dry up. No.
They get the ball rolling. Dangerous looking attack. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
It looks as though we're having another cup hangover. Not a great start here, and Luton capitalised with that fantastic strike. And things soon go from bad to worse as Brown goes in recklessly with a tackle.
And who knows, that might be the for them in this one.
Well, I'm sure you're right. He's just lost his discipline there. It's an uphill battle now.
It was just really careless from Brown. Maybe a rush of blood to the head, I'm not sure. And Nuno made a fuss about it with the fourth official, but I'm sure he knew it was the right call. Brown was visibly distraught as he went into the changing room. This was a tough task as it was. Now we are just in survival mode.
This could be it!
The crowd don't hold back on showing their feelings. And Nuno delivers the half-time encouragement. But the second half is rather uneventful, which is actually a credit to our unity and never say die attitude. And with seconds left on the clock, we make one last go for it.
Hatate. Chasing this game, desperate for a leveller. This could square the game. Palmed away by the keeper. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
After squandering that chance, Isidore then takes offence to the cameraman getting a bit too close.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
It's just a bad day in the office. Hopefully one we can learn from.
No, I am not happy with our disciplinary record. It's rubbish.
It is rubbish, and it's an issue that Nuno is addressing with the lads, before it costs us dearly.
Boys, I am done being nice. This is exactly the standard I want you all to live up to now. No more exceptions, no one is above this. We all must pull up our socks and be professional.
A high-tension occasion. Two teams ready to go at it, knowing that interest levels are off the charts, with the focus on the drama and the outcome. Who will come out on top? We have all the action for you live, coming up next, right here on EA TV. Hello from a football stadium rich in history. They've been playing competitively here since 1898. My name is Derek Ray. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's certainly weighed in with his fair share of goals this season, Derek. At times he's been rampant, and he will certainly need to be tightly marked today. Otherwise, he could get another couple of goals to add to his talent.
Contest begins.
Leeds sit in joint second place along with Middlesbrough, while we are still just about hanging on to that last playoff spot. We are hoping Nuno's new rules will have a positive impact on our on-field behaviour, which should lead to more positive results.
This looks promising. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Feeding it through. And that would have been quite the early boost. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
That was a delicious free kick from there and really made the keeper think.
It was a great effort from such a long way out. But unfortunately, the wait for a Ward-Prowse special goes on.
To the box. To put them ahead. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Menza with a very uncharacteristic mistake in the box and Dan James punished us. Nuno's misery in the league continues.
This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half.
And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
We made the second half a dogfight. However, this challenge from James was the only one deemed a booking, so that was an improvement. Unfortunately, that was the only improvement in this game, as late on Leeds doubled their advantage and it was game over. Another league defeat.
This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, he scored a good goal, he hit the woodwork and was a constant threat. So overall...
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but there seems to be some commotion breaking out here. Everyone seems to be getting involved now. This is not good. Not good at all.
Well, crazy scenes at Elland Road. I believe we have Nuno standing by now.
Nuno, can you explain what just happened out there?